Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. This is Dreamy Pisces. I wanted to come to you today to talk to you about something that we don't really talk about that often, something that we talk amongst ourselves about it with our girlfriends. We talk about the struggles of it, and the men that know us, they know that they need to back off during this time. So I want to talk about my cycle, your cycle, our cycle, and why do we have it? What is it for? Yes, it is to bring forth life, but what else is it for? What else is all this extra energy that we feel? It's during this time, it's as if, I know for me, I feel very, strong. I might feel a little bit more aggressive or a little bit more, sensitive in my emotions. And I cry. I cry, but I also feel, creative as well. I feel very creative. I feel tired. Sometimes I don't feel tired. I just go through, it's like this up and down roller coaster of emotions and feelings, but they are amplified. So to me, that's a lot of energy. That is a lot of energy that we're carrying around, and it does take us down because it's a lot going on. So I never really took any time to research on a spiritual level what the cycle represents and just what role it plays. And, in ancient days, what did we do during that time? What was taught about that time? Because I know it just wasn't always, filthy rags. Like we were taught, it's filthy, you're nasty, and you cannot be around people. So we're going to quarantine you, or we're going to send you away while you're having your period in the Bible, because it was filthy. But I'm like, no way. But I really never took time to do the research into the spiritual aspect of it. So I just started looking into a few things. I haven't come across too much just yet. So this is definitely going to be a continuation video in the future after I do my own research. And if you would like to leave a comment just about the spiritual aspects of the cycle and the connections to, to nature or to the universe, here we go. So one thing that I did come in contact with was, it was called the moon phase. We're having our moon phase. I said, okay, so, but like I said, I have to do more research into that and into other things. And, in our culture, in African culture, what did they do during that time? How did they view it? In Indian culture, what did they do during that time? And I know it was just something other than, nasty attitude, eat a whole bunch of food, I hate this, complain, I have an excuse to cuss people out. But it'd be real. It's real though. You feel like you want to cuss people out, you don't have a lot of patience during this time. And but what I'm doing with myself, because I'm just looking at everything a little bit more deeper, and I do know that I have in the past hurt people's feelings when I would have high emotions, or if I'm feeling extremely aggressive, and I will lash out at a person that is a friend of mine, and I've done this not to one person, two people, it's happened, and I have to learn how to control that. I have to be able to channel these emotions and all of this energy. I'm like, this really is some good stuff. Now that I'm optimistic in my thought process, I'm seeing this as, this isn't a drag, but this is like a lot of positive energy. It's very intense. And how can I direct this energy in a positive way? Not in a negative way that's easy, which is fussing people out, or, eating up all the food, eating up all the cheese. I'm gonna have another slice of pizza, and I'm saying to myself, don't eat the pizza. No, I'm gonna eat this pizza, and I eat it, and I might even go back and get another slice. It's just, And it's like, oh, I'm on my cycle. This is just what happens. No, it's not. I don't feel like it don't have to be that way. And I'm like, I know I am stronger than this. And I need to find out answers. And I want to use this time in a more positive way to create more balance instead of imbalance. And my thing is, if you continually tell people that something is wrong, as we know, you continually tell people that a part of them is wrong and it's filthy, you're placing the thought of self-hate. And, the more and more that a person hears that, the more and more they're going to hate themselves. We're hating the blood. We're hating the feelings. We're hating all of these things because we were taught to hate it without saying, but wait a minute, it's something else. But we were also taught to drink blood, even though it's a symbolism with grape juice. We are taught to drink blood. We are taught to eat flesh, and we are taught to be washed in blood. That's good, but our blood is filthy, so they said. So it's just a lot. It's a lot to think about, as we're lifting up the veil, pulling the veil back. And we're like, no, we're not dealing with the veil no more. We want to find out what's really going on. So that's what I'm going to do. But yeah, during this time, we're going to have high emotions, dealing with all types of pain, but it's okay. And we can deal with this. That if you are feeling overly emotional and aggressive, tell people, I need some time to myself right now, without biting their heads off, because we are growing and we're learning more about ourselves and about, our planet, and we just have to reprogram ourselves and do things differently. We have to do everything differently from what we were taught that was not right. It was not right for us. If that works for them, whatever, that was not for us. So all of these old teachings have to go. And yeah, so I will add that to my my infinity to-do list of to-do things, which is research this. Lastly, one little thing. This artwork, I don't know who the artist is, but I think that this picture is just beautiful, and it just embodies so much about the woman and the strength of a woman and the connection to the earth and the sun and the spirit and the universe, and just how wonderful the woman is, and how wonderful you are, how wonderful I am, how wonderful we are. And it's just beautiful, but I don't know who the artist is, so I can't really give them the, where credit is due. I probably need to research that too. But it's just beautiful. Thank you so much for listening. Have a great one.